Good afternoon. Today I'm here to talk to you about the second of our flagship programs titled Essential Skills and Attitudes of a First Time Manager. As the name itself implies, this is aimed primarily at junior level and middle level managers who've just transitioned into becoming a people manager from an earlier role of an individual contributor, or have been a people manager for a few years now but have never really had a formal hand holding session or an awareness session as to what are those additional skills uh, and traits required to be consciously practiced by a people manager. Apart from traits, there are certain attitudinal shifts also which are required now that you're a people manager. These traits or attitudes were probably there in you in varying degrees, but they were in the background so far. But now they have to come up in front, and it'll help you if you are given a formal, a rundown of what these traits are, and somebody measures and tells you where you stand on each of these traits in terms of some of these traits might be strong in you, some of these traits might be weak in you. So this is what this program is all about, and what we kind of get you to take away from this program is we tell you a lot of facts as well as myths around being a people manager. We obviously play out a lot of managerial traits like decision making, being a good communicator, learning how to give and receive feedback, team handling, conflict management, so and many others. So some of these traits are traits that you will now have to consciously display. So anybody who's just transitioned to being a people manager, as I said in the beginning, or been a people manager for a while, are ideal participants for this program. You could be part of a corporate, you could be part of a startup, you could even be running your own family business. But these aspects of people management are something that cut right across. The way Pragmatica runs this program is we run it with two facilitators. One facilitator has been a people manager for the longest time, and the other is an HR specialist. So the two complement each other. So the HR specialist brings in a lot of these tools and measurement techniques which measure where you stand at the moment as far as a lot of these traits are concerned. Once these measurements are made at the end of the program, what we do is we ask each participant to identify 3 key areas where they would like to improve, where they think they've not done so well and would like to improve. So for a subsequent 3, 6 or a longer period, this participant, coupled with his or her manager and the HR manager, along with one of our facilitators, play the role of bringing about these improvements, incremental changes in each participant. So at the end of the hand holding period, which could be 3 or 6 months or maybe more, we are expecting to see certain changes, certain incremental changes in that participant, and only then does that initial session of a sit down classroom sort of session start making sense. So this program is not run like a 1 day or a 2 day program and then we forget about it. It has to be supplemented and coupled with this ongoing hand holding period. So if this sounds relevant to you, whichever industry you belong to, such a program cuts across all industries. But of course, we would love to devise something which is very specific to your industry, which is with various workplace scenarios that your people go through on a day-to-day basis, because that's what would make sense to them and that's what they would relate to. So their takeaways would be maximum. So reach out. We're here on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook. You can call or WhatsApp us at 9845014627, and let's have a discussion. Let's have a talk, and we'll see what best we can work out for your team, which keeps you, the participants, and senior management happy as they go along. Thank you very much for listening to me.